Hey, very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cabin John Ice Rink in Rockville, Maryland, for tonight's 12U AA matchup between Team Maryland and the Montgomery Blue Devils. Jared Ronsky proud to be with you today from Cabin John in this PositivitySports.com broadcast. We'd like to thank Scott Glazer of the Montgomery Blue Devils for bringing us out here today. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast and today's game. It should be a good game as Team Maryland, always a powerhouse in the area in area youth hockey, facing off against Montgomery. Montgomery 3-0-1 in the CBHL, 10-1 overall in the EJEPL. Team Maryland will come into the game looking at goaltenders Alex Batak and Nealon Johnson. We'll see who they put in net. As we get set to start this game, it will be Nealon Johnson getting the start for Team Maryland. Starting in goal for Montgomery will be Matt Glazer. Glazer in his second season on the 12U AA team has played in 18 games so far this season. He's allowed 31 goals, holds a 1.73 goals against average and an .899 save percentage. He will backstop this Montgomery Blue Devils team, who will be moving from left to right. Team Maryland will be moving from right to left. They check with the goalies, and now it looks like the linesman, the referee over on the far side, getting set. The opening face-off, and we are underway. Brady Walters loses the face-off to Cooper Cool. However, it goes down into the Montgomery zone. Montgomery needs to fight back to get it out. Along the right wing side it goes. Along the stick of Nicholas Mansuranis. Mansuranis gets it down, but it gets down low as Quinn Lai will take it. Lai coming up along the left wing side. Lai tries to get out of the zone and does. However, Moon for Montgomery will take it. He'll send it back far side. Montgomery will control it in along the left wing side, looking for the open man. No, it's going to be broken up by Maryland. The defenseman James Mullins doing a great job of getting in way of that one. And now Team Maryland is having trouble getting it out of the zone. Montgomery looking for an opportunity here to try to keep it down low, and they do. But it's then taken over quickly by Quinn Lai. Lai up to the right wing side onto the stick of Jason Liu. Liu gets it in, and the save is made by the goaltender Glazer. 14 minutes remain here in the first period. 0-0 score, 1 minute of play. And it's been an exciting already first minute of this game. Lucas Everett gets set to take the face-off for Team Maryland. And it looks like we have a mouth guard issue with the left wing for Montgomery. Kaya Smulders gets set to take the face-off for Montgomery. Smulders versus Everett, and it's going to be Everett that wins it for Team Maryland. Teams have equaled face-offs won in this game so far. Mad scramble around the net, and it's going to scoot to the side. Montgomery looking to try to get it out of the zone, and they do. Treat gets it up down the right wing side. It goes to Smulders. Smulders looking for help, gets it. The wrist shot by Treat, and it's wide to the left of the goaltender, Nealon Johnson. Team Maryland coming back in front of their own bench. They lose control of the puck. Montgomery fighting for it. Smulders is able to poke it away and gets it onto the stick of, looked like Sophie Frost. Icing will be the call as the puck comes all the way down. Team Maryland battling here early. Montgomery holding some control here. Face-off will go down to the right of the goaltender, Nealon Johnson. Each team has won a face-off so far, and Team Maryland will control this one off the stick of Brady Walter. Walter 1 for 2 in the game now on the face-off. And it gets down low, Matthew Browning-Elam. Browning-Elam gets it over to the opposite side. Behind the net it goes. Walter. A thorn in the side as the puck goes in front, and Nealon Johnson will cover it up for the faceoff. 12:51 remains, first period, 0-0 the score. Both of these teams came to play, and they came to play hard, and they came to play early. Faceoff will be won by Team Maryland. That'll be 3 of the 4 faceoffs. After losing the opening draw, they've taken the next 3. Controlling the faceoff count can help you out, especially if you're stuck deep in the zone, as Team Maryland was, and they're able to get it out to the neutral zone. Jackson Moon tries to get it in. He's knocked into the boards, and then it's brought along the near side. Wrist shot from in front. Oh, nice save off of Calvin Johnson on Johnson. Calvin Johnson, the shot and save by Nealon Johnson. Here comes Team Maryland along the right wing side at the blue line. Does not make it all the way over. Coming back the other way is Montgomery. Shot, wrist shot it off of Gavin Timberlake's stick, and it goes wide. Johnson got a piece of that one. If he did in this game, it was going to be a 1-0 game here about 3 minutes in. Over to the far side it goes, coming back. Jillian Herr with it. Herr with a man chasing down on her in Jason Liu. Herr dumps it off. Oh, bad pass. Shot save made by Matt Glazer. That was point blank for Kip Tu Soy. And Glazer coming up big with the first big save here in this game. Puck dish to the near side for Pagini. Pagini dumps it down behind the net. Herr tries to go far side and ends up putting it into 2 Team Maryland players. Herr again with it, trying to give chase. It's going to be picked up by Tanner Chapman. Now Montgomery to control. Herr gets it out of the zone. Across the blue line it goes, and offside is the call. 10:48 remaining first period. Neutral zone face-off coming up for Montgomery against Team Maryland. And another face-off won by Team Maryland, but now controlling it as Team Maryland couldn't get it out of the zone. Montgomery putting on the press and able to keep the puck in, albeit briefly. Ball comes in along the left wing side. He'll dump it back for Everett. Treat in on the boards. Smulders now takes it away from Montgomery. Smulders tries to dish it across and cannot connect with Frost. Behind the net it goes. Treat tries to bang it up the boards. Can't do it. Everett controls it at the blue line. Everett keeps it in at the blue line. Goes to the right wing side. Radke will now dump it down with the backhand. It's going to sail all the way down for the icing call. 4:58 here into the first period. Calvin Johnson now coming out to take the face off. Jacobs on the right side. And Smulders also along the right side. The officials again checking to make sure that we have mouth guards in on all players as they go for the face-off. Maryland wins it again. Brady Walter, after losing the first, has been perfect since then. Gets the shot off and it's knocked away by Glazer. Team Maryland, near side, shot in front. It's a loose puck right out in the slot. Montgomery's going to try to get it out, and they're not quite able to get out of the zone until just now. Matthew Browning Elam gets it across the blue line, but unfortunately offside is Calvin Johnson along the left wing side, and this play will be blown dead. 5-1 the lead by way of faceoffs, but 0-0 the score with 9:33 remaining here in the first period. Lucas Everett lines up And he'll take the face-off win for Team Maryland off the stick of Cooper Kuhl. Kuhl had the first face-off win, and since then it's been all Team Maryland. Fogarty along the left wing side, put it out in front, and it's going to get all the way through. Out of the zone it comes. Through the neutral zone, Montgomery tries to control. Team Maryland comes back the other way. Herr will control it on the defensive side for Montgomery. Herr looks for help and finds it. Now it comes back to Herr as it got the man off of Herr. Tanner Chapman was the one giving chase for Team Maryland. Mansouranis tried to keep it out of the zone but has it taken away. Down low it goes for Everett. Everett tries to put it on net and it's knocked away by Montgomery. Aiden Rowe gets it along the far side boards but can't get it out. Jillian Herr is going to give chase down low. Herr sends it back behind the boards to Rowe. This gives a good breakout opportunity for Montgomery. They cannot take advantage of it. Rowe again with it, tries to get it out across the blue line, can't do it. Mansouranis is able to clear it down, and it's going to go for icing with 8:09 remaining here in the first period. What started out one way for Montgomery has now kind of tilted the ice against them. Walter to take the face off for Team Maryland. And it's going to be Montgomery that finally breaks the streak at 6. Smolders wins that face off for Montgomery. And now Montgomery's going to try to get it down deep into the Maryland zone. They can't do it. Oh, break up at the blue line by Treat. Down into the corner it goes. Maryland Montgomery. Radke trying to keep it down low and does. Into the corner it goes. It's going to be sent around off the stick of Hilbrecht. Cooper Treat, left wing side, has the puck taken away from him, and now back through the neutral zone it goes. Montgomery, 0-0 the score midway through the first period. Down low it goes. Now Lou with it right in the slot, and it's knocked away by Radke. Here comes Frost with it. Oh, looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up as the play is over in the corner. It's going to go against Team Maryland. Playing around with it is Moon. Moon trying to get it out of the zone, and there's the penalty. It'll be high sticking on Team Maryland. Declan Gallagher gets called for the high stick at 8:08 here of the first period. As Montgomery goes on the Positivity Sports power play. Along the right wing side it goes. Team Maryland wins the faceoff, and they're controlling this penalty kill early on. Pagini at the point. Wrist shot on, and it goes wide. Montgomery needs to take advantage here. Try to get some of that momentum back they had in the first couple of minutes. That's seen them fall back here in the midway point of the first period. Rowe gets it up to Mansouranis. And Montgomery's still having trouble getting it over the red line. Jacobs at the blue line is able to stick it across. However, it goes right to a Team Maryland defender. And collision at center ice. Looks like everybody's okay. A little bit of a yard sale. Some sticks go flying. Robin Fogarty dumps it down. And with 1:05 remaining here on this man advantage, Montgomery has not had it in the zone for more than 2 seconds. Team Maryland's penalty kill has been primarily scanning it in the Montgomery zone. Laser post to post, but it comes out to the point at the blue line and it stays in. Her down behind the net. Chapman will go chasing over. It's going to be thrown out by Rowe, but he can't get it past the right wing. 30 seconds remain on this power play for Montgomery, but Team Maryland's been controlling it the entire time. Timberlake is going to try to clear it out and just is able to. Oh, here's an excellent opportunity for Montgomery. Down through the zone and cannot get it past the dots. Penalty coming up, and it looks like interference is going to be the call at 9:57. Jackson Tvornik gets called for the interference at 9:57. We'll play 4-on-4 for the next 11 seconds, then go on the sportsannouncing.com penalty kill for Montgomery. Five seconds remain, and the player's going to come back. And Declan Gallagher for Team Maryland. There it is. Penalty is expired. Along the right wing side, Team Maryland now on the power play. Will Montgomery be able to try to get some time in the offensive zone right here? Kuhl is going to take a chance with it as he took the pass from Moon. Kuhl along the near side boards in the corner is doing a great job of keeping it down low. 4:25 remaining first period. 0-0 the score. Puck dumped along the far side boards. It'll be sticked across in the neutral zone. Team Maryland, Dawson Ball dumps it down low. 1:05 remaining in the man advantage, and a body goes flying behind the net. All good as Brady Walter gets back up after falling down. Lie over to the far side for Hilbrecht. Back down low. Gallagher can't hold on to it. Now it comes back out to Hilbrecht. Hilbrecht to the right side. Wrist shot by Walter, and Matt Glazer makes the save. 3:50 remain first period. 47 seconds remain in this sportsannouncing.com penalty kill. The next time you need professional sports announcers and sports DJs for your sporting event, call sportsannouncing.com, 703-398-5343, or visit sportsannouncing.com. Puck will be one out to Pagini. Pagini wrist shot, and Glazer will make that save. 40 seconds remain in the man advantage for Team Maryland. You can also visit sportsannouncing.com for some help and information on putting together your very own sports event. Make sure to check it out right now. Face-off will be won back to Pagini. Wrist shot from the right side, and that'll be gloved down by Glazer. 5 seconds come off the clock. 3:38 remains in the first period. 35 in the sportsannouncing.com penalty kill. The only left-handed shot out there right now for Team Maryland is Robin Fogarty, the right defenseman. And they're lining him up, trying to make sure that everybody's outside the circle. Back to the point. Pagini now will send that on. It's deflected in front by Rowe. Rowe, the left-handed shot against the right-handed Team Maryland skater. Here it comes back around from behind the net. Puck will be cleared out of the zone, and that might do it. It's slowly making its way back down the other end. Sophie Frost, just a little touch of the puck, sent it all the way down. 5 seconds remain in the man advantage for Team Maryland, and that will do it. Team's back at full strength. 3 minutes remaining, first period. Here comes Fogarty. Fogarty knocked off the puck by her. Puck knocked, sent around the far side. And out of the zone it goes. Battle at the blue line. It's going to be won by Hilbrecht of Team Maryland. Hilbrecht still controls it at center ice. Fogarty will dump it in, and they're going to go for the defensive line change for Team Maryland. 2.5 remain in the first. 0-0 the score. Team Maryland and the Montgomery Blue Devils skating together today at Cabin John Ice Rink as we get A shot from the high slot, sticked aside by Glazer, around the side of the net. Glazer gets hit with it, makes the first save, makes the second save, gets knocked down by somebody that was standing in front of him in the crease. 2 minutes on the clock, and Team Maryland still continues to control the puck. Behind the net for Jason Liu. Liu gets put into the boards by Her. Liu again with it. Her will now come out with it. Her looks for Mansuranis, gets it off the boards and out of the zone. Mansuranis is going to give chase, as is Cooper Cool. Cool tries to find somebody open with it, can't find anybody. 1.5 minutes remains in the first period. Mansuranis with it, he'll send a shot on from the right wing side. It's stick behind the net, goes into the far corner. 1:20 on the clock. Puck being played along the near side board in the Team Maryland zone. Oh, here he comes the other way. Montgomery with it. Wrist shot. Pad save made on Declan Gallagher by Matt Glazer. Coming up to the final minute of the first period. Declan Gallagher again with it. His shot on will be gloved down by Glazer. The faceoff will go to Glazer's left, as Team Maryland has sent shot after shot after shot on the young second year, who's played over 800 minutes so far in the 18 games he's played. Already faced over 300 shots, and we're not even into the 2021 portion of this 2020-2021 schedule. Try to get as many 20s in there as possible to confuse the issue, but it's really the 21 season. Far side it goes for Everett. Everett tries to send it low. It's going to be controlled by Montgomery. Montgomery moving the puck well. Timberlake now with it. Timberlake looking for some help from Browning Elam. Browning Elam will take it once it's in the zone. Back to Timberlake. Timberlake tries to go somebody close by. It ends up going cross ice and out of the zone. It's going to be whistled down for offside. Now you're starting to see these teams put a little bit more physicality in it with 15.5 seconds remaining in the first period. Ten seconds remain. It's going to be one last push for Ball and Team Maryland. It's going to go down low, and that should do it. 3 seconds on the clock. 2-1, and that'll do it for the first period. Score at the end of the first. It's Montgomery nothing, Team Maryland nothing. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today on this Montgomery Youth Hockey Association broadcast of MYHA Blue Devils hockey. I'd like to thank our friends at Positivity Sports for their help and support. Positivity Sports, bringing positivity back to the world of sports. Be sure to check them out online at positivitysports.com. Check out their virtual 5K currently going on right now. Only 8 spots remain to get your cool medal for the PS Flick It 5K. It's a 5K dedicated to the first sport we all learn. That's paper football. It's a cool medal, so make sure you get in there. Get on there right now. Visit positivitysports.com and run your 5K any way you want, whether it's ice skating, walking your dog, running around the neighborhood, or you actually go out and run an actual 5K. Either way, you run that 5K, you still get that cool medal. So make sure to sign up today at positivitysports.com. Team Maryland took 12 shots in that first period to 5 by Montgomery. And now Nealon Johnson, who faced most of those 5 shots early in the period, will come down to our left as Team Maryland goes left to right. Montgomery will go from right to left. And Bruce Bagley will get set to drop the puck. Smolder's going to go against Brady Walter. And Montgomery will win the faceoff to start the second period. Maryland try to control the face-off, or try to control the loose puck off the face-off. But now it goes back down deep into their zone. Montgomery, oh, nice play coming along the boards to interrupt that opportunity for Chapman. Moon skating backwards. Smulders comes up from behind and gets the puck away from Walter. Puck will be played with a high stick and will be blown dead. Smulders got the stick up high. And upset and kind of dejected a little bit is going to be Cooper Treat, who had the breakaway. "36 seconds into the second period, 0-0 the score. And a face-off coming up deep in the Montgomery zone. Puck will be won back to the point for Team Maryland. It's broken up by Mansuranis, and out of the zone it comes. Giving chase to Blue Devils, but getting it out towards Lou is Team Maryland. Mansuranis along the right wing side tries his best to get it out. Ends up getting his stick knocked away and then put right back to him inadvertently. No penalty to be called on that one. Along the near side boards it comes. Hurd tries to get the stick in there, but Everett's going to skate away with it. Everett, right wing side, wrist shot, save made by Matt Glazer, and it's knocked away by the defense. And Glazer had a stick tied up in his stick. Couple of Deeks shots scored by Team Maryland. Loose puck was left open, and knocking it home was Lucas Everett. So Everett from Mullins for the first goal of the game. It's a 1-0 score in favor of Team Maryland. Behind the net it goes. Team Maryland still controls it. Puck shot on and save made by Glazer. That can be a little bit of a backbreaker, even though it's the first goal of the game. Team Maryland has done a great job of keeping Team Maryland, or Montgomery's doing a good job of keeping Team Maryland off the board, playing a strong defensive game. They're doing a good job. Wins the face-off, get it out of the zone, and it comes off of the bench, and it's going to be blown down because it hit somebody on the bench. Looked like it hit Aiden Rowe's glove as it was bouncing along the boards. And it's going to go all the way down. So Montgomery worked to get it out of the zone, and now they've got to fight for it again. 13:04 remains, second period, 1-0 the score for Team Maryland. And a new center to be called in as Walter was not set up properly. Declan Gallagher, he'll win the face-off. Team Maryland having trouble controlling the bouncing puck. Top of the slot it is. It now finally gets its way over to the left side for Walter. Walter tries to send it on, but it bounces off the skate of Jackson Moon. Radke was able to knock it off of the boards, but Fogarty's going to control it. Spins, sends it back down. Icing is going to be waved off as Moon giving chase. Here it comes back out to the blue line. It's going to be controlled by Pagini. Pagini left side. And Moon holds up Pagini as the puck goes behind the board, as it goes behind the net. Puck goes behind the boards, we stop play. Behind the net, we continue. Sophie Frost fighting Fogarty. And now left wing side, puck's in front, and Cooper Treat can't find the handle to get it on and in. That's been the first scoring opportunity in about 15 minutes of playing time for Montgomery. And they almost took advantage of it right there. Treat goes down trying to control the puck to a teammate in the zone, and now Walter comes back the other way. Walter Left side, wrist shot goes wide to the left of Glazer. Treat not happy coming off the ice. Had a couple of big opportunities right there, but there's still time. 1-0, Team Maryland in the lead, 11:33 remaining second period. Here comes the puck out of the zone. Montgomery's going to dump it in, and they go for the line change. Nealon Johnson, just stick that into the corner. Far side corner it goes, and there's 4 Team Maryland players right there. Montgomery's already spread out. Jacobs will send it back in front, and that's going to be knocked away. Tvornik had an opportunity to get that on, but couldn't find the handle. All of a sudden, Montgomery has put on a press, and they've been able to keep the puck down inside the zone, back out to the point for Herr. Herr spins, Jillian Herr. Stick handles, takes a slash to the high part of the shaft. No call coming up. Lost control of it on that slash and no call. Another hard slash coming on by Tanner Chapman. And now we're starting to see sticks flying. Shed in front, shot, save, rebound, loose puck, still in front. It comes out to the circle. Cooper Cool right on the doorstep. Jacobs on the doorstep. And Montgomery all of a sudden is woken up right here. They're looking to tie this game with 10-12 remaining here in the second period. Quinn Lai at the blue line, a little bit too much stick handling and not enough skating, is offside. The only goal so far has been Lucas Everett. Everett, that goal came at 1:31 here the second period. It's the only tally on the board. Puck will be sent down low. Behind the net it goes. Lai, who was offside, is now fighting for the puck. He'll win it to Pagini. Pagini dumps it in on the right side. Picks up his own chip. And now here comes Montgomery back the other way. Browning Elam gets it in the zone. Montgomery being pushed back. Johnson put the body into the boards, and that's going to be a call. Team Maryland will go on the power play as Montgomery goes into the sportsannouncing.com penalty kill. Body checking the call. 5:43 the time of the penalty. So the sportsannouncing.com penalty kill coming up yet again for Montgomery. Montgomery killed off the first one. Looking to do the same here. Each team had a shot at the man advantage in the first period. Neither team was able to come up with a goal out of it. Albrecht, left side to Dawson, will try to send it on net, and nothing doing on that. Hilbrecht to Gallagher. To the slot it goes, and it's going to be cleared out of the zone by Montgomery's defense. Fogarty with it. Right side. Fogarty gets bumped into the boards a little bit, but still controls the puck. Still with it. Sends it in front to the right side. Shot off of the mask of Matt Glazer. Big save off the face. Shot, rebound by Walter, and that'll be knocked aside. Chapman, Gallagher gets it over to Hilbrecht. Hilbrecht down low. Montgomery cannot hold on to the puck. Montgomery doing their best to hold on to it as best they can and get it out of the zone, and they do. That'll go all the way down. Icing will be the call with 43 seconds remaining in the sportsannouncing.com penalty kill. 7:59 remaining here in the second period. A 1-0 lead for Team Maryland. In 43 seconds, Calvin Johnson will come out of the box. That's the way Montgomery wants it as Team Maryland wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Shot on, nearly tipped in by James Mullins. Mullins had the stick up there, tipped it, but it went wide. That was on net. That would have been a tough one. And the loose puck in front, scramble. And a goal scored by Tanner Chapman on the power play. Goal will come at 7:15, and it's a 2-0 lead for Team Maryland. So Chapman from Soy at 7:15 on the power play. And Team Maryland's now 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Maryland controls the faceoff. They've done a lot of that in this game so far this evening. Jacobs with it. Can't get it out of the, can't control it that well, but now Team Maryland tries to skate it across the blue line. Unfortunately, they're offside as Soy was on the ice. His skates inside the zone. Hence, Soy is offside. 2-0 the score, 7:24 remaining second period. Montgomery going over some instruction out here behind the bench. 7:10 remaining here in the second period. Jacobs will skate it out of the zone. Looks for the man to the right and finds it in Tvornik. Tvornik dumps it into the zone. 7 minutes remain. And Team Maryland will skate it out of the zone on Pagini's stick. Pagini, a one-man wrecking crew, gets it all the way down. Basically goes end to end with it. Herr breaks it up. Walter tries to take it away. And behind the net it goes on the stick of Aiden Rowe. Rowe sends it back around the other side. And Mullins will be there, the only player there. And it's a Team Maryland stick it goes on. Loose puck in front. Glazer can't find it. Bodies are on the ice. Glazer still looking for it. It comes out to the goaltender's left. Montgomery, they can't get it out of the zone, and now they finally do. Oh, that was dangerous. That was really dangerous. Almost made a 2-0 game, a 3-0 game, and put Team Maryland in control. Battle of 1 versus 2 in the state of Maryland. Team Maryland and Montgomery here this evening on PositivelySports.com's broadcast and the Montgomery Blue Devils 12U AAA YouTube channel. Moon gets Lou into his side, and Moon's going to get called for the penalty. Penalty will come at 9:18 of the second period. So Moon called for the body check. From what we saw, Moon was just standing there, and Lou is the one that ran into him. But such is the case. See things from a different perspective. You see things a little bit differently. The referees saw a body check because they saw the body go flying. Comes back out to the point. Wrist shot. Puck hit Walter. He pokes at it, and they're going to call that a goal. It looked like Walter poked at it after it was inside Glazer, and they're calling that a goal. So 9 seconds after the penalty started, Team Maryland scores to take a 3-0 advantage. So they're going to give that one to Mullins. Assists by Hilbrecht and Walter. And it's a 3-0 game. Glazer's done a great job. He got robbed on that one. It looked like he had it covered. Christensen dumps it down. He was over the red line in the defensive side, so it'll go for icing. Puck will be one to the near side boards. Skating along with it is Gallagher. Gallagher dumps it along and down into the zone it goes. 4:55 remaining, second period. Team Maryland leads 3-0 over Montgomery. Jared Ronsky, proud to be with you, broadcasting live from Cabin John Ice Arena in Rockville, Maryland. Montgomery offside as they came to the blue line. And the faceoff's going to come to center ice. Christensen controls it off the defensive side for Team Maryland. Coming down, stick handling in front. Everett is pretty much playing keep away with it by himself. Everett again in the corner. Finally, it's going to be tied up. No, Everett again is going to get a piece of the stick. Now Team Maryland goes to tie it up. They can't keep it on there. That looked like Ollie Berger. Fogarty will have it passed right by him, and it goes all the way down. Will not be blown dead for icing. Oh, with Johnson coming out. There was a streaking Mansuranis who had an opportunity there to get Montgomery on the board. Penalty coming up. It's going to be on Chapman, most likely for the hook. And yes, that's what Bruce Bagley says it's going to be. So Team Maryland goes back to the penalty box, and Positivity Sports power play for Montgomery. So Declan Gallagher called for the penalty. And make that Tanner Chapman called for the penalty. And the Montgomery Blue Devils trying to make their best. The clock has not started. We're about 10 seconds into this man advantage, and the clock still hasn't started. We'll have to wait to see what the referees do in this situation, see how much time they run off if they get to that point later. But here comes Montgomery. Breakaway, 2-on-2. Johnson at the feet from Radke. Can't do anything with it. About 30 seconds have passed and the clock starts. Radke trying to win it for Montgomery and does. Timberlake with it. Timberlake looking for Johnson. Timberlake in front. Off Johnson's skate. Rebound. Put on net and knocked away. Browning Elam had a chance. All three forwards on this line had the opportunity, but they cannot come up with it. Back in front, Timberlake can't get a handle on it. Smulders, left wing side, puts it on front. Tipped on, save made by Johnson. Down goes the defender in front in Pagini. Moon, right side in the circle, steps up, puts it on, shot save. And that'll be blown dead. .47 seconds, or make that a minute 14 showing on the clock, 2:34. It'll be reset. We're going to see what the penalty time is going to be. So 31 seconds remain in the man advantage, 2:03. They'll come out. 31 seconds remains on the man advantage, the Positivity Sports power play for Montgomery. MYHA trying to get on the board right here. An excellent opportunity. They've done a great job on this power play. their second man advantage of the game. The first one was down in the same zone, but it was in the last period. So pretty much you're standing down here playing defense when you should be on the power play. Everett takes it for Team Maryland, left wing side, streaks from end to end. 5 seconds on the power play, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the skaters back out on the ice. Declan Gallagher comes, or make that Tanner Chapman comes back, and we are skating 5-on-5. Fogarty. We make that Everett. Skated with it. Now it comes back out. Christensen will dump it in. Behind the net it goes. 1:39 remaining here in the second period. 3-0 the score. Team Maryland in the lead on a pair of power play goals. 1:25 coming down to the final minute. MYHA has done a terrific job here late in this period of trying to get the puck down low and get some opportunities in front. They've gotten them, they just haven't been able to pull the trigger. Fogarty controls for Maryland. We'll send it over to Pagini. Pagini. 1 minute remains in the second period. Pagini gets spun around. It's going to be sent down by Montgomery, and it will go for icing with 53.6 seconds remaining in the second period. Puck will be won out to the point by Team Maryland. Hilbrecht with it. Gallagher with it. Comes back, 36 seconds on the clock. And the puck comes out of the zone. Comes out of the rink off the stick of Hilbrecht. So the faceoff's going to happen right in front of, or no, it's going to come down into the zone. Coming down, 30 seconds remain. A shot on by Radke. It's knocked aside by the pad of Nealon Johnson. Cool. Tries to get it down low, but can't do it. Maryland's going to come back with it the other way. 16 seconds and counting on the clock. Final 10 seconds, and this could be a late opportunity for Montgomery. No, it's not going to be. Puck will stay in the neutral zone as Declan Gallagher tried to take an opportunity and ends up getting put into the boards. That'll do it for the second period. 3-0 the advantage for Team Maryland. You're watching Montgomery Youth Hockey Association Hockey 12U AA matchup against Team Maryland on the Montgomery Blue Devils YouTube channel and positivitysports.com. I'm Jared Ronsky bringing you the action live tonight. We hope you're enjoying this broadcast. So 12-7 the shots on goal in the second period. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Derek Arledge, thanks for tuning in. He'd be here if they allowed fans in the stands, but they don't. That's why you're all watching at home and out in the parking lot. We thank you for tuning in with us. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast. I'd like to thank over 60 people watching us online in this one. Face-off will be won to the far side boards. We start the third period of play. Team Maryland tried to win it. It's going to be skated in and controlled by Montgomery. Montgomery now skating left to right. Team Maryland from right to left. Montgomery in the white jerseys with the blue and yellow trim. Wrist shot from the point is going to be gloved down by Jackson Moon, or by Nealon Johnson off the stick of Jackson Moon. Gavin Timberlake gets set to take the face-off. Walter thrown out of the face-off yet again. That's the second time that's happened to him in the last couple of periods. He's not lining up properly, and he's getting kicked out of the face-offs. Montgomery controlled it briefly. Team Maryland will now have it along the left wing side. Oh, nice pass right up the middle. And a great defensive play by Radke, knocking the puck off. Loose puck in front, and it's going to find its way into the net. Radke did a great job of knocking the puck away to take away the initial breakaway opportunity, but Team Maryland stayed with it and ended up making it a 4-0 game. Mullins will get his second of the game unassisted. His third point had an assist on the game's first goal. A minute 31 into the second period. And now 46 seconds into the third period, Team Maryland gets on the board. Wrist shot from the point. That'll be gloved down. Rowe gets that one on. Need to get a few bodies in front to try to deflect that one around to get in the head of Nealon Johnson. Face-off will be won back behind the net. Don't forget to follow Positivity Sports on Facebook at facebook.com/Positivity Sports. Positivity Sports getting ready to sponsor this upcoming power play for Montgomery. As a penalty will be called, it looks like roughing will be the call. That penalty looks to be against Declan Gallagher. That'll be his third of the game, or second of the game. Minute 31 in, 91 seconds into this third period. Montgomery goes on to the man advantage. The Positivity Sports power play. Their first one didn't go so well. Their second one almost resulted in a goal. Their third one, oh, nice shot and a nice save. Back out to Rowe at the point. Rowe's shot gets deflected in front. That looked like it went off at Cooper Treat's stick. Behind the net goes Treat in front, Rowe at the point. And the puck being played hard down along the boards. Rowe along the boards, and now it'll be circled back around. Wrist shot goes high and on. Loose puck in front. It's going to be skated out. Kaya Smulders had the puck in front and was doing a lot of skating with it, but could not find it in towards the goalie. Here we go back the other way. Montgomery looking for an opportunity to make it a 3-on-2 advantage. End to end. Jillian Herr. Wrist shot, left side. And that'll be knocked aside by Johnson. Treat at the point. Wrist shot gets deflected on the way. Doesn't make it. Smulders. Wrist shot on. Save made by Johnson. Smulders again. Sends in front. It's then knocked away. Looked like Radke tried to get an opportunity. Try to get the shot. Smulders again gets pushed off the puck. Radke, loose puck in front. Montgomery put shot after shot after shot. And finally, Nealon Johnson covers it up. 37 seconds remains in the man advantage to this Positivity Sports power play for Montgomery. Great shift by the line coming off the ice. Moon could not keep it in. 12 minutes on the clock, third period. 30 seconds on the penalty time remaining against Declan Gallagher, his first penalty of the game. We mentioned the second earlier, but it was his first. Ten seconds on this Positivity Sports power play. Behind the net it goes. 5 seconds remain. Team Maryland looking to try to kill it off as Quinn Lai has it. Lai dumps it back behind the net. And now we're back full strength for Team Maryland. Montgomery 0 for 3 now on the Positivity Sports power play. They're going to get it out of the zone defensively, but can't control it through the neutral zone. Walter, left side. Walter. Frost gets behind Walter and knocks him off the puck. Sophie Frost, a member of the Pride 14U minor team, Washington Pride, the top women's girls hockey program in the area. Proud to sport a gold medalist in Haley Skarupa offside the call. Haley Skarupa in the last Winter Olympics won a gold medal with Team USA. Is played here, played for the Pride. It's amazing to think that you have athletes that play at this level, that play, games like this, what they could be and what they wind up becoming on down the road in a few years. Dumped down from the left side, no ice, as both teams will have to give chase, and it's going to be Team Maryland that wins the foot race. Lou gets the stick, gets the puck off of her. Her goes into the boards. Montgomery their bodies are flying all over the place to keep the puck away, and that one will be sent on, covered up by Matt Glazer. Jillian Herr got back into Jason Liu, gave him a little bit of a shot, and Liu missed that opportunity to try to get a shot on goal right there. Center thrown out of the faceoff before they even really lined up. Not sure why. Maryland controls. To the front it goes. Loose puck. Glazer makes the initial save. The puck drops in front of him and he covers it up for this whistle. 10:03 remains, third period. 4-0 the lead for Team Maryland. And now Walter will get thrown out of the faceoff yet again. Gallagher will win the faceoff as Team Maryland controls. Gallagher gloves it down and will try to get it down into the zone, down further into the zone, gets it back behind the goal line for Walter. Walter goes for the backhanded wraparound. Loose puck in front, Glazer on top of it. Bodies get pushed around. The puck ends up in the back of the net, but they're going to say that it was blown dead before it went across the line. .9:43 remaining, third period. Puck comes back out and will be sent all the way down. Giving chase is Gavin Timberlake. Timberlake hustling hard to get down there. No ice and almost picks up the puck. Forces it into a turnover as Montgomery controls it behind. And now Team Maryland was able to take it away. That almost turned into a scoring opportunity until Timberlake just didn't have the speed left at the end of that. He skated the full length of this rink to try to get to that. There's Timberlake again skating after it. Timberlake is not slowing down because the score is 4-0. Timberlake wants to get on the board, wants to get this game back in favor of Montgomery. Moon behind the net. Moon knocks down the player along the boards, no call. Along the far side boards it goes. Gallagher. The wrist shot on from the right side. That looked like it was beginning with that shot. Gloved down by Glazer. .8:31 remains, third period. Team Maryland will win the face-off. Team Maryland looks to control. It's going to be picked up and skated behind the net by her. Her gets knocked down, and that's going to bring a call and another Positivity Sports power play as the trip is signaled on Team Maryland. Looks like Everett's not happy about the call. 6:39 the time of the call. 8:21 remains here in the third period. The man advantage, if Montgomery can find a way to get through here, they still have a chance. This game is not over yet. They have one loss all season. That's coming to EJ. They're 1 point out of first in the CBHL, and that's because they have a tie on their calendar instead of the win in that game. Otherwise, they'd be tied for first. 8:05 remains. Behind the net, wrist shot, save made by the glove of Nealon Johnson. Rowe, another wrist shot saved by Johnson. A minute 36 remains in the man advantage. .757 remains here in the third period. Left side it goes. Smolders try to keep it in the zone. Can't. Rowe now with it. Rowe along the right side to Radke. Radke gets knocked down into the boards. Smolders gives chase. Smolders sees it go down to the right side. Radke with it. Radke, as they change, tries to skate it towards the net. Radke still with it along the right side into the corner. Radke sends it across. Bouncing puck. Is Rowe going to be able to get it on? No, Rowe has the puck knocked away by the defenseman for Team Maryland. Team Maryland coming back the other way. Timberlake back there holding on as Jason Liu is the one that's skating the puck down. And now Team Maryland's Quinn Lai is trying to kill off some more time from that man advantage for Montgomery. Montgomery on their fourth Positivity Sports power play, their third in a row, and second of the period. Maryland looks to control behind their net. Montgomery putting on that press. That's forced them to stay down low quite a few times. They get the right turnover at the right time. They can get on the board. 3 seconds remain in the Positivity Sports power play, and that will do it. Out of the box, puck will be dumped down. Timberlake gives chase. The icing is waved off. Aiden Rowe. Treat fires it in. Rounding Elam at the blue line. Very smartly keeps it in. He held on, waited till his teammate got out of the zone and then dumped it in. He had just fired it right away. That would have gone for offside. Play would have been stopped. Her defensively for Montgomery. Loose puck in front. And Glazer is able to get a piece on it and get it aside. Coming out of the zone with it is Moon. Moon across center ice. To the left wing side. Has it knocked away, and Team Maryland looks to come back with a breakout. They can't find anybody to get it out of the zone. Instead, they skate it back behind their own net. Pagini with it. James Pagini, right side. Puck gets dumped back. Wrist shot is blocked, and now here they come back the other way. Browning Elam. Browning Elam will give chase. Is lie, or make that soy. Controlled it for Team Maryland. Now Soy controls it again. Soy to the right side for Chapman. Chapman tries to skate it in. Can't find anybody to get it to. Puck will be dumped along the far side boards. And will Montgomery be able to get it out? Yes, the Blue Devils do. Sophie Frost will come off on this line. Shane Jacobs will send that one to the right of the goaltender Johnson. Back out to the point, Radke. It comes out of the zone, and the play will be blown dead. 4:14 remaining third period. Team Maryland leads this one 4-0 on the Montgomery Youth Hockey Association YouTube channel and Positivity Sports broadcast. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jared Ronsky, bringing you the action live from right next to the Montgomery Youth Hockey Association bench. Getting a great view of this play right in front of us, and now Radke will find the loose puck out of it. Wrist shot, save, rebound, and it's knocked aside. Penalty coming up, and it looks like holding will be the call against Team Maryland. Looks like the penalty is going to go against Grant Christensen.
Team Maryland penalty number 74, 2-minute final. Team Maryland penalty number 74, 2-minute.
Penalty comes at 11:05 of the third period. And another Positivity Sports power play goes on the board for Montgomery. The Blue Devils want to get something on here. They've been trying so hard and played a great game. That 4-0 score is not an indication of what we have seen today. There's been plenty of loose puck opportunities in front, plenty of breakaway opportunities they've had to try to do something with it. Glazer sticks that one out. Now Tvornik along the right side. He'll skate it back to the center. He can't control it. And now it goes down deep into the zone. Kuhl gives chase. Radke down there. Radke with it. It'll be kept in by Kuhl up at the point. 3 minutes remain, third period, 1:05 on this Positivity Sports power play. Here it comes out of the zone, and now here comes Team Maryland. Puck will be knocked away by Lou, and down goes Lou. Great play, body positioning all over the place on that one. That's why there was not a call there against Montgomery. Lou again, or make that lie. Lie along the right wing side. Trying to kill some time on this Positivity Sports power play for Montgomery. He does, but now here comes the Blue Devils to retreat along the left side. Treat looking for somebody to get to in front. Can't find a handle. Puck sent across. Loose puck across the goal mouth. Nobody there for Montgomery. Sent on front. Again, it's loose. Now we're back out to the point for her. Her wrist shot. That goes wide to the right of Nealon Johnson. Comes out to his left. Back to the point it comes. 2 seconds remain on the power play, and we are back at full strength. Smulders and Gallagher fighting it out, trying to get it, and it's going to be Smulders that's going to win that battle. But then Walter comes in late. Gallagher, wrist shot, off the glove, off the post, and out. 1:35 remain, third period. Here comes Montgomery. Treat fires it in. And he'll come off in favor of Browning Elam. Team Maryland will control behind their own net. Right side it goes on the stick of Her. Her gets it forward. Browning Elam will now try to skate it out of the zone. He can't get it. 1 minute remains here in the third period. Line change for Montgomery. Oh, Timberlake causes the turnover and not able to pull the trigger. Johnson tried to find a way to get it back over to Timberlake. Timberlake couldn't find the open net. Another missed opportunity for Montgomery. Back over to the far side. Shot on from the circle, and that'll be gloved down. 31.8 seconds remain in the third period. .30 seconds on the clock, the final 30 of this game. Montgomery has played a great game, but that 4-0 score is not an indication of the type of game that they have played. They've had a lot of heart, a lot of hustle, but they haven't been able to get that puck across that goal line. Wrist shot from the point, off of Johnson, loose puck in front, shot, rebound, save made, back behind the net it goes. Loose puck behind the net, still there. 4 seconds on the clock, 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. The final score, Team Maryland 4, the Montgomery Blue Devils nothing in this battle of the top two teams in Maryland at the 12 UAA level. A great game played by both teams. Both are tired. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight on Positivity Sports broadcast of this game. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you have a pleasant night, everybody. Thank you.